Day. I remember there was a time that I was proud to be here with you. I remember when we used to feel like we were family. I remember we used to roam the land seeing what adventure would seek in our day. I remember we used life in the euphoria of our youth together. I remember we used to laugh, play hard, feel for each other as if we known each other from birth. I remember when I could say that my life was great. But then time has took its course, and I can see now that nothing can last forever. I remember that day, it blown away the curtains and knocked off the masks. I remember that gut-wrenching feeling as if a knife has been driven through me. I remember it felt like my soul was stolen from me. I remember how defeated I felt that day. I remember that day that I realized that our good times we used to have are now just echoes in this century. I remember how nothing was ever the same after that. More than a feeling. Euphoria is the feeling that I receive whenever you are near. And here's an imagery poem. Coming down, raindrops, drop top. It sounds like a drumming on my head. Flickering light, out just too bright. I walked up to the trees while I pick off some fleas. I picked off the berries. They were kind of hairy. I wish they would taste like cherries. I was so fed up with Terry. I tried running away from my struggles, but that only got me into trouble. I sat there in tears and wondered, where do I go from here? Here's a sonnet. Wondering. Oh, I wonder what has become of me. Or is this where I ought to be? I pray to the skies above, only to be turned around and shoved. As I pick myself off the ground, I look at myself covered in brown. I hit the dusty trail, nobody accompanying me but a snail. It became my only it was pretty chunky. I let it rest on my shoulder until I got to the boulder. As I sat there, I realized what happened should not have been a surprise.